Once enacted, the amendments will provide a definition of a coalition agreement to compel political parties to enter into negotiated written and binding agreements in municipalities where no political party has a majority of seats in councils. But this is a limited approach because of the government of national unity, according to some.
The GNU itself having a focus on municipalities, having a focus on local government, also means that what happens at national and at provincial is going to be affected very much by what happens at a national level. So I don't think that we can actually legislate for coalitions at municipality without considering the implications of coalitions at provincial and national on municipalities.
Some, they say the bill in its current form should be withdrawn.
Some of the measures being implemented here are anti-democratic, will result in wasted votes, and infringe on the constitutional rights of parties and voters to see the results of the election being reflected in councils and ultimately in legislatures. And so we think that the legislation should be withdrawn, the Deputy President's dialogue should be finalized, and then legislation that affects or regulates all spheres of government, national, provincial, and local, needs to be introduced.
The ACDP cautions on legislative overreach, and the ACDP will oppose the introduction of any threshold, electoral threshold, at any level of government. The ACDP also will oppose the limitation of motions of no confidence in any legislature, because the ACDP believes that this is unconstitutional.
Kosato says this bill is necessary.
The draft bills build upon the discussion that took place last year, hosted by the presidency, on a framework for coalition government. It builds upon existing legal foundations in the law for municipalities. There is a need to do more further work on it. For example, to say if a municipality, and down the road even a provincial, even national government, if they can't fulfill their constitutional or the legal mandates of passing legislation, passing budgets, electing office bearers, then perhaps a coalition must be required to go into effect immediately, and that can follow along the mayoral committee system where parties are represented in the executive.
Attempts to get the Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs were unsuccessful. Abongwe Kobokana, SABC News at Parliament.